Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An Rh negative mother carrying an Rh positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every Rh negative pregnancy.
So hello and welcome to the Outside View, presented by Women's Crick Zone and brought to you by BSV, Puma, Food and Wellness, MRI Hospitals and NPL. So tomorrow's game between Bangladesh and West Indies. West Indies started the tournament on a good note, but they want that winning momentum come their side. Bangladesh, on the other hand, registered their first victory in the ODI World Cup after having made their maiden appearance, and that would be a special moment for them. Joining me to preview tomorrow's game are Dane and Julia. Welcome both of you. So, coming to you, Julia, first on that. Bangladesh, as we always keep saying, that they have nothing to lose. They just have shown a lot of intent and character in the games they've played so far. And they registered their first win after having made their maiden appearance in the ODI World Cup. Should be a great moment for them, and that would have boosted their confidence heading into the game against West Indies.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a bit of a nail biter against Pakistan, and obviously they held their nerve by having batted first and managed to restrict Pakistan, which was unbelievable. I thought Pakistan were just going to cruise it in, and it was the two leg spinners that really did the job for them there. Picked up 5 wickets between them and really put the pressure on. And as per usual, I'm sure Dane would love this, but all the leg spinners are so valuable in these World Cup games. We've got obviously 2 for Australia. Normally we'd have 2 for South Africa as well. They're just coming out of the woodwork at the moment, and it was really, really pleasing to see how well these 2 bowlers bowled from Bangladesh and really took it up to the Pakistani players. So I think they're going to be both feature a fair bit in the West Indies game due to the fact that the West Indies are struggling a little bit against spin.
Definitely. That was my next question to Dane, that the West Indies batters have a little bit struggled towards spin in the tournament that we saw, and Bangladesh have quite a few spinners in their side, and that is going to be a challenge for the West Indies batters, and Bangladesh would take it as a great positive. They would want to get another win in their cabinet and just sort of carry themselves with confidence further in the tournament.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because I've played a fair bit against West Indies, and I always believe that when a batter starts sweeping, it's a confident batter against spin, and you haven't seen that much from the West Indians. So I don't know if it's a lack of sweeping, because the moment they started playing us well when we played against them, they started sweeping, and I haven't seen that. As often from their batters. I mean, Deandra Dottin is one of the most powerful sweepers that I've ever played against. Not just swinging to cow and hitting it outside of, to the next city. She actually sweeps really well. So, Hayley Matthews sweeps really well. Stefani Taylor sweeps really well. So it's interesting to note that they're struggling in spin. So I think they just need to make sure that their plans against spin are spot on. But as Julia said, I love spin. I love spin bowling, and it's good to see that spin's dominating. So I just think just getting their plans, right. It's anybody. I'm not saying anybody can face pace, because good pace is just about making sure that your plans are spot on, in my opinion. But it's going to be a good battle. I think Bangladesh is on a high. I'm glad for their first win. Yeah. But it's good to see. It's nice when a team comes in their first World Cup and they do, they perform like that. So that's really good to see.
Last game. But this time around, West Indies against Bangladesh, they would just want, they're not taking anything away from the Bangladesh team, but they would want that they just get this win in their account, so that when they have to sort of get to face South Africa next, or probably a bigger teams next, they would not risk their chances of getting into the top 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Julia was spot on. I think they started off with a bang. I thought, yes, this team's going to make it 4-4 the way they started. So, they should probably be a bit disappointed that the performances after the 2 really good wins against 2 very good teams. So, I think Bangladesh is very important for them. Just getting another win, just getting closer to securing that semi-final. And yeah, you would think they'd fancy their chances against, Bangladesh, and then obviously they've got Pakistan coming up as well. Yeah, so I think just starting that winning, I guess, momentum again. It was weird how quickly they lost that winning momentum, especially the performances they put in. But it just felt like they relied on their batters a lot. And when the batters don't come off, as you mentioned, then they're a bit found wanting. So yeah, I think they fancy their chances against Bangladesh, but we've seen in the last couple of performances from Bangladesh, they can't take them lightly. That's a fact.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be a one-sided affair. We'll get to see a good contest there with Bangladesh and West Indies. We'll of course join you for the pre, mid, and post shows of that game tomorrow. You until then, stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone for all the updates on women's cricket.